first time I heard the story of Tate's Hell, I laughed. Not because it was funny, but because it sounded like the kind of backwoods ghost tale Florida locals told tourists to scare them. A cursed swamp. A man lost forever in the wilderness. Strange lights. Whispers in the trees. All that folklore nonsense. But on the night it happened, on the night the forest looked back at us, I realized something horrifying. Some legends aren't stories. They're warnings. We were 4 interns from the Kennedy Space Center. Me, Jake, Marcus, and Sam. Burnt out, sleep-deprived, and desperate to see a sky untouched by satellites and city glow. We wanted real stars, old stars. Skies so dark they reminded you how small you were. Light pollution maps led us to one place, Tate's Hell State Forest, a 200,000-acre swamp with no cell service, no houses, no signs, just endless pine woods, brackish marsh, and old creek beds that supposedly swallowed explorers whole. Locals avoided it. Hunters avoided it. Even rangers didn't patrol it after midnight. But we didn't believe in curses. We believed in coordinates and weather forecasts. Perfect night sky was predicted. 0% cloud cover. So we went. At 1:30 a.m., my Tesla led the way down a narrowing dirt road, its headlights slicing through walls of pines. Every few seconds, Marcus's Mustang hit a root or ditch and rattled violently behind us. We used walkie-talkies because the moment we crossed the river bridge, our phones all died. Full service to 0 bars instantly. Sam joked, "You'll realize this is how 80% of horror movies start, right?" No one laughed. The deeper we went, the stranger things looked. The trees grew twisted, leaning toward the trail like they wanted to whisper something. The air got heavier, soaked with humidity and insects. Something splashed in the swamp to our right, too heavy to be a fish. "Probably a gator," Jake muttered, but even he didn't sound convinced. By the time we reached the clearing, a wide open patch of wild grass and soft dirt, it felt like the forest had swallowed us. But then we looked up, and the sky opened like a revelation. White clusters, burning lines of the Milky Way, constellations sharp enough to cut. Everything went quiet inside us. For 15 minutes, we forgot the world existed. Until Sam's voice cut through the walkie-talkie with a sharp hiss. "Guys, do you see that? Headlights." I turned. A faint glow crept toward the clearing. Dim, old, crawling along the same trail we'd driven in on. "Maybe a ranger?" Jake whispered. "Rangers don't use broken headlights, and they don't drive with their lights half dead, flickering like a dying pulse." The engine growled, slow, rumbling, uneven. An old truck, from the 70s maybe, rust eating its sides. It rolled to a stop about 100 yards away, and then nothing. No door opened, no voice called out, just stillness, until shapes moved. 1, 2, 3, human-shaped silhouettes. Not walking, not standing normally, just swaying, slightly, rhythmic, like they were listening to something we couldn't hear. "Flash the headlights," Jake whispered. I hesitated. "Do it," he said. So I flicked the Tesla's lights. 3 quick bursts. A universal signal. "Who are you? Do you need help?" The figures didn't react. But we heard something else. Whispers. Not from them. From the trees behind us. A breeze that carried voices. Low, wet, almost gurgling. Sam's voice cracked. "Tell me that's the wind. Please tell me that's wind." But every instinct in my body screamed, "No, those aren't the trees. They're too close, too human, too wrong." Marcus's walkie-talkie crackled. His voice was pure panic now. "Dude, they're just staring. They're not saying anything. They're just watching us." The whispers thickened, sliding from tree to tree, like dozens of people murmuring from behind bark and branches, sometimes higher, sometimes lower, sometimes right behind us, though nothing was there. Jake stepped back toward the car. We're leaving. Now, grab everything. We scrambled, folding blankets with shaking hands, stuffing gear into the trunk. The whispering rose, pressing against our ears like wet fingers. Something was moving in the woods. Close, too close. Cars. Now, I yelled. We threw everything in and slammed the doors shut. As soon as I hit the accelerator, the truck's headlights blazed to full strength, and the figures stepped forward. The Tesla shot forward, the Mustang right behind. The walkie-talkie in my cup holder exploded with static before Marcus's voice broke through. They're following. I checked the mirror. The truck's headlights powered through the darkness, jittering wildly over the rough terrain but staying right on us. Too close, too smooth, like the bumps didn't affect them at all. What if they know the trails better than us? Jake whispered, a terrifying thought. This was their home, their forest, their night, and we were trapped inside it. Another splash in the swamp, a huge one, like something running parallel to our car in the water keeping pace. I pressed the Tesla harder. Branches clawed at the sides. Mud sprayed. The trail split ahead. Left! Left! Jake yelled. I swerved. The truck followed instantly. No hesitation. No slowdown. Like they knew where we were going before we did. Marcus's voice snapped through the radio. They're playing with us. They could ram us, but they're not. They're just staying behind. Dude, they're messing with us. I knew he was right. They weren't trying to catch us. They wanted us afraid. The whispers returned. Not from the forest now. From the truck. Through our radios. A soft, dragging chorus of words we couldn't understand. Like dozens of voices layered over each other. Jake slapped the walkie-talkie. Turn that off. Turn that OFF. But the whispers didn't stop. They were inside the speaker, inside the static, inside the signal itself. The forest narrowed ahead, trees tightening in from both sides like ribs closing around us. We were running out of trail, running out of time. Then the dirt turned to pavement. A miracle. The exit road. A washed-out highway sign flickered into view. I floored it. The Tesla surged ahead. Marcus's Mustang roared beside us. We didn't stop until we were miles away, pulling over on a barren highway shoulder, chests heaving, hands trembling. The forest behind us was silent, the whispers gone, but not forgotten. Back at the Airbnb, none of us slept. The cabin's wooden walls groaned. Wind whispered against the windows. Every sound made us jump. We locked all doors, closed curtains, turned off lights, but the forest didn't feel far. Felt like it was waiting, watching. We debated what we saw. Locals? Poachers? Drug runners? Some cult? Something else? Nothing fit. People don't move like that. People don't whisper like that. People don't chase you for miles without meaning to catch you. And no one should be in Tate's Hell at 2 a.m. Not without a reason. The next morning, we drove out of town fast. None of us looked back. We never returned. Never talked about it at work. Never told family. But sometimes, late at night, when I'm driving alone, and the road grows empty, and the forest grows thick on both sides, I swear I see two dim headlights, far behind me, too far to identify, too close to ignore, just following, not speeding, not turning, just waiting, exactly like that night. And sometimes, if the radio crackles, I hear something inside the static. Not words, not wind, just a whisper, soft, wet, curious, like it remembers me, like it never stopped following.